Now, we're just going to return to our top story now, discussing the fact that Rory Burns will miss the rest of the Test series in South Africa. And we're going to speak to our cricket correspondent, Jonathan Agnew, now to get more on this. Jonathan, a very good morning to you. I think the big question this morning is why were they playing football in the first place?
Good morning to you. Well, it's a question that we, sitting up here in the press box, have been asking for about 10 years. We've seen a number of players get injured over the years, some more seriously than others, and it's always seemed a very strange way of warming up. I mean, people can say, look, you can get injured doing anything, and of course, that is true. But these are competitive young men. They fancy themselves as being footballers anyway. They don't hold back when they're playing, despite the fact it's supposed to be two or three touch. And the fact is your body is doing different things than it is to preparing for a cricket match. And if you get injured breaking a finger, taking a catch, preparing for cricket, that's entirely acceptable. It's bad luck, but it's acceptable. But ripping your ankle playing football before a match, and not the first time this has happened, bear in mind Johnny Bairstow did it a year ago and missed 2 Test matches, it just seems extraordinary. I'm always reminded by Sunil Gavaskar, the great Indian batsman, who we were watching them warming up one day. And I said, what do you think of this, Sonny? And he said, when I see the German football team warming up for the World Cup final playing cricket, I'll think it's a good idea. And I think it's how most cricketers would think about it. But Ashley Giles said he didn't want them to do it when he took the job as managing director in January. And here they are doing it, and another key player injured and out of the series. And I think that's going to be, we'll hear more about this, I think.
Yes, and obviously Zach Crawley will open then in the second Test. And also we're hearing Jofra Archer with that elbow injury. I mean, it's been one heck of a series, hasn't it? But I think it's been summed up by Ben Stokes, calling it the cursed tour.
Well, the fact is you can do something about it. You can't control an illness going through a team. That's just bad luck, and nothing you can do about that apart from do your best to make sure it doesn't spread too far. But there are things you can do to prevent injuries, such as the one that Rory Burns had yesterday. Jofra Archer, I'm not sure he's even on the ground. There's been a mass huddle at the start about 5 minutes ago involving security staff, all the players, goodness knows what else. There's no sign of Archer in there, so one can only assume that he's not going to play because of this elbow injury. The pitch looks flat, and it's a game that England have to win, but my word, they're going to have to work hard to do it, I think.
Jonathan Agnew, as always, thank you for your time this morning. I mean, it is just remarkable. Another huge blow for England there.
Having a tricky time.
A really tricky time. But yes, that Test gets underway in about an hour's time.
Holly, thank you.
Thank you.